Unfortunately, that is the only word of Spanish I can speak. My name is Richard Taylor, and I have dementia, probably maybe of the Alzheimer's type. I live in the United States of America in the city of Houston. I'd like to thank Her Majesty and the good folks who are responsible for organizing this conference, and each of you who came to listen for this gift of 15 minutes of your time to speak with you. I wish there were 10 citizens of your community standing next to me, each of whom had dementia. I wish there were 10 proud Spaniards here, standing up and saying, "Hello, my name is somebody from somewhere in Spain, and I too have dementia." Unfortunately, there's just me. Now understand, I'm glad you reached across the ocean to find me. I love your food, I love your wine, I love your country. A message like this needs to come from your compatriots, from your families, from people you know who have dementia. For heaven's sakes, we build ramps for people with disabilities. We require accommodations by employers who have employees with dementia. Do we research what ramps we need to build for people living with dementia to live purposeful and full and meaningful lives? Which should be favored? Investing nearly all of our already limited funds in the millions of folks who are being swept away by the greatest public health pandemic since the Black Plague, or to continue 25 years of failed research, hoping that quite by accident, someone, somewhere, will discover a cure to make this public epidemic go away. Good. One time. The present way we invest to deal with the public health dementia, and it's actually a tsunami now, compared to how much we invest in cure research, is simply, to my way of thinking, it's immoral. It twists our moral obligation to take care of each other to the point where we step around people living with dementia in order to find pills to keep the rest of you from becoming like us. If only we spend more money quicker, say the bench researchers, the quicker we cure and prevent dementia. The quality of my life and others like me should not be the second priority to keeping others from getting Alzheimer's disease. Please, please, demand a stop to all this hype. All these false hopes that are being created. Let's all get real about this. The reality is, we currently are developing and have developed many non-pharmacological interventions. And isn't it strange that we try to define what we're doing by what we're not doing? We have many of these that seem to improve the quality of lived lives. They meet many of the long-ignored higher-level needs that medicine is ill-equipped to support. On an even more personal level, I ask you to please say hello every time you meet someone with dementia. Do not say goodbye to us through your tone of voice or through how you hug us. We are not fading away. We are not in the midst of the long goodbye. I ask you to be enablers rather than disablers. I ask you to search in your own heart and to check to see if you have inadvertently fallen victim to incorporating the stigmas of dementia directly in how you view myself and others and what you expect of us. Most people in this audience, I suspect, know someone already living with the symptoms of dementia. And very shortly, everyone in this audience will know someone living with the symptoms of dementia. There's moments, days, in the history of a country that shape the culture, the quality of life of some or all of the people that live in that country. This would be one of those moments for Spain. I urge you all to speak out against the stigmas, against those who, for whatever reasons, repeat and promote them. I urge you to speak out for the human rights, the human higher level needs of your mother, your father, your brother, your best friend, who is being stigmatized at the very same time those folks are becoming overwhelmed by their cognitive disabilities. I urge you all to be champions of psychosocial interventions as the first, second, third, and fourth choice dealing with problem behaviors. These issues will become your own personal issues. It's as inevitable as it is you growing older. Go home and stand up and speak out to others who didn't come today. I ask you in the names of millions of your compatriots who have or will have to live with the symptoms of dementia, with the stigmas of dementia. I'm still Richard Taylor, a person living with the stigma and the diagnosis of probable Alzheimer's disease. I sincerely thank you for inviting me here and listening so attentively.